Thing. All right, so we're good. That's. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, that's not what it. All right, cool. Ranker. Let me guess. It's totally off. Oh, I'm in the room. There we go. That's. Okay, so 2 ranking things. I couldn't find this any better version. Whatever. Try and make it a. But here we go. So, looking at the DLCs. DLC will be first, then we'll do characters. That's it. So, I don't know why. Normally they're down here, but it's here. Somebody, whatever. It's fine. We'll do it from here. So, I want to sort by... First, sort by... DLC. So we have that. That's... Firewalker, Shadowbroker. This is not ranking yet. It's from the act. Oh my god, I gotta remember what. Right, do it. Ass. Oh, it's Javik. Okay, that's okay. That's what. Okay, that's Javik. So Javik goes. Or okay. So, okay. We'll do a quick one on how I rank them. Pinnacle Station. I'm going to leave it down here and not worth playing because you can't actually play it anymore. It was okay from what I remember, but it is what it is. Okay, Bring Down the Sky. I don't think it's mandatory or god tier or awesome, but it is very good. Sumi, you get Consumi. She is a very awesome character. I will put her in awesome just because you get Consumi out of it. And actually, the missions are kind of cool. I mean, as I say, we're just going to put it in tiers. If they want to put it this way, that's fine. Zaid, same thing. The mission's cool, gives you whatever. Firewalker. No. Firewalker stays down here. You learn about the Hammerhead. It is not worth it. Overlord. We'll go to Overlord first. It is worth playing. Definitely better than Firewalker. It's probably could be good. I just really hate the fact that you have the stupid Firewalker in it as the vehicle. Lair of the Shadow Broker. First god tier I'm going to put up here. It is definitely needed necessarily. You need to play it on every playthrough you play. You want to be playing Lair of the Shadow Broker. It is perhaps let's see. I don't know if it's the best one, but whatever. Arrival. So Arrival is the last DLC from Mass Effect 2. It is the lead-in Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 3. Is it necessary? I think back in its day, it was awesome. It kind of gave you an idea, hey, how big 3 was going to be and whatever. I think on subsequent or things, it was not necessary, but it's probably better than. Probably better than the Katsumi one in general. No. It handicaps you in that it doesn't let you bring teammates in. There's some really, I'm going down to good. Maybe even below bring down the sun. Sky. It's good. That's where it belongs. It belongs in good. No better, no worse. Okay. From the Ashes. So From the Ashes, once again, gets you a character. And it gets you a character in Mass Effect 3 where you have less characters. So we're going to call From the Ashes good, awesome. Because you get Prothean, there's lots of Prothean stuff. It's definitely not God tier, but it is good. Okay, Leviathan. That's the one we're on right now. Is Leviathan God tier? I'm going to say no, but it is probably the best of the next level. You can skip Leviathan. It is not that big. It gives you, it's God tier story. But I'm going to call it awesome. Citadel. Okay, so, well, Leviathan is God tier story, whatever. Citadel, I'm going to put God tier because it's totally fan service. There's so much to it. There's so much extra to it. I'm not a fan of the actual, but it's fun. It is just absolute fun. Not as good as, not Shadowbreaker fun, but, you know, it is fun. Especially Shadowbreaker is also extremely fun if you're romancing. And then Omega. It could be a no, not worth playing. I'm not going to put it there. It's down here with Overlord. I don't know which one I hate worse. Overlord, I like the story and whatever it adds to it, and there's whatever. Omega, I think that's where I put it there. It is what it is. And there you go. That is how I rank the DLC. I'm glad there was one. Okay, so I'm going to do one more ranker, and it is the characters. Okay, so, oh my god, I'm gonna have to remember names. This is, okay, so, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. I'm horrible with names, even. M-E-U, characters. Let's put characters. All right, cool. Just trying to go through who is here. Make sure I'm not getting any. Is he not in here? Really? Kenneth and Malin's in here. Come on. M-E-2 ship characters. That's Kelly, right? I mean, I want to just make. I'm gonna try Kelly. So okay, we won't worry about Kelly Chambers. We'll try and go to first. Okay, so we have Conrad Werner. He's fun. Weird stalker. We're gonna start him off in B. So this is, oh my god, this is the Admiral. One second. Mass Effect. He's not there. I just want to get his name. Hackett. That's Hackett. Yes. Okay. That's Hackett. Where do I put Hackett? You don't get to interact with him ever in person, so maybe Hackett is the best of the bees. This is Presley. Presley, he gets better. You even get a thing saying he was. I think you don't really interact with Presley, so let's say he's C for now. Well, whatever. I'm just going through people you've gotten. This is which order is this? This is the bad report. So, you get to interact with her. Khaleesi Al-Jalai. Right? Yeah, that's who it is. So Khaleesi, you want to hate her. So she does actually a very good job of being hated. So, and part of these tiers are going to matter. Like, for non-crew members, non-squad members, Khaleesi's very good at doing what she wants. She wants to be hated. They want to be hated. And she has major sort of change to her. That's just. We'll deal with that later. Some of these I'm like trying to figure out what the F they are. So, Doctor's great. Doctor's fine. I mean, she's pretty benign, but I mean, like, whatever. I may move. Some of these people are gonna move when I start sort of people are gonna get squished. That's fine. I don't want to be. Are the shepherds on here? I think the shepherds are on it. Male and female shepherds are S tier. I prefer male. Some people prefer female, but they're both S tier. He's admiral now. What is he? Captain Anderson. Anderson is your ultimate bro. He's S tier too. You know what I mean? We got to put him there. And as I say, so this is really hard because you're comparing teammates, squad mates, and non-squad. Trying to see who's in one. Udina. Udina does a very good job of making you hate him, but he's also very he's very one-dimensional. I mean, I like what Udina does. But I don't think, he's very generically just Dr. Michelle. Let's say, this isn't how much you like them. Udina would be an F if you liked him. But, I mean, I'm just sort of rating the characters on being characters. I think Dr. Michelle's, I think that's Dr. Michelle. He's very, I have nothing against her. She has a nice French accent. We'll give her a bump for the French accent. Okay, so this is. Okay, I think this is. Whatever. Like, she's one of, the bad Asari. She is what she is. This is. Oh my god, the first Spectre. What's his name? Nihilus. That's Nihilus. Nihilus is great. Nihilus does his job. Whoops. What happened here? Oh, no. What the fuck? You may have lost it. Nihilus. Nihilus just disappear on me. Yes. I'm going to put him as an A. Nihilus is a good, necessary character in the game. He introduces you to the concept of specters and sort of their importance. This is the other reporter. She does her job. She gives us missions, but then she kind of disappears. We're going to put her as a B for now. Is is, let's call this Sovereign, because it's just the Reaper. If that's Sovereign, then he is great. Not as great as us, but he's pretty great. Rex. First, oh my god, why am I doing this? Rex, first teammate. Rex is a top tier teammate. We'll mix around thing. No, there are very few teammates that are gonna meet Rex. And then we meet one that does. Garrus. Oh, and Liara. These guys are all like this is like your A squad. They all have very good movement. They're either your ultimate bro, or they ultimately literally have really good to great growth. Then we have Joker. Joker's S tier. I don't know if we're gonna keep him there. Actually, you know what? Joker drops a little bit. Joker in Mass Effect 1 he's there. He's funny. He's pretty benign. So that is what he is. Okay. Then we have these two. Caden is boring. But he has good growth. And Ashley is boring, or is racist, but she can have a little bit of growth. We're going to keep them in the C tier. So we have not found anybody who we hate yet. Okay. Mass Effect 2. Get Kelly Chambers. I was call her a D. She gets a bump because she takes care of our fish. That's it. Oh, this is Adams. Wow, Adams is pretty freaking boring. I mean, I have nothing against him, but he's going to be D tier. Not anything below, but D tier. Okay. Morden. I love Morden. We just can't use him that much. He is probably... I'm going to put him at A tier and kind of regret it. Bailey, we meet Bailey in 2. Bailey's great. I love Bailey. Bailey's a great sort of secondary character. Oh, sorry. I missed out on Saren. Saren is a top tier enemy. We hate Saren, and therefore we love Saren. He is doing his job. Saren is up there. Saren and Sovereign. You know what? If I'm gonna call this Reapers or whatever, I'm gonna put Saren there, and I'm gonna move them down because Saren is such a good enemy. You learn to hate Saren. Saren is elusive man, well voiced. Can't ever take him on. You can't really ever kind of like. I mean, elusive man kind of ends up in here. Very good enemy, but I mean, in like weakest of enemy game. It is what it is. Grunt. Do I like? I use Grunt a lot, and I love Grunt. He would probably be up with Rex if we had got him, if we had met him in. Okay. Now we're getting into the 2. Samara is great. I'm gonna put her there. She is great, but you can't romance her. She only comes in 2. You don't play her in 3. Her story's good, but you know, Katsumi. People love Katsumi, and I like Katsumi, but like, you can only use her in 2, and she's not really that useful. You have so many squad members. It's like, why use Katsumi? Okay. Yeah. Jacob, he has you'd almost bump him up for that, but somebody has to be an F tier. Jacob's F tier. You don't use him. He's not likable. He's the only one, if you're female shepherd, who will cheat on you. Yeah, Shepherd. Sorry, Shepherd. Or sorry, Jacob. But Morinth, you know what? Morinth is so one-dimensional. I don't know why you would choose her over Samara. I mean, maybe because she'll kill you. I don't see it. I have never was like, I want to see what happens. No. Harbinger. I'm going to call this Harbinger. I don't know what they're calling it. It's Collector F tier. Sorry, dude. It is F tier. Gabby and what's her name? Yeah, the crew member. I like them better than that. I actually find them fun. We're gonna put them in B tier, even though you really. Oh yes. What's her name? Who runs Omega? I'm just losing my name. Arya Talak. I knew it started with an A. Arya Talak. Arya's great. She is A tier. She's overall. She's really cool. She is not the reason I don't do the Omega thing. She would be one of the reasons I would do. But I'm not going. Miranda, the lady with the butt. Miranda has a good story, a good side quest, a good quest in 3. She looks good. She has growth. I love Miranda. Jax, sort of Miranda's counterpoint. I am going to put Jax here. Jax is a great character. Utterly chaotic. And, yeah. Thane. People love Thane. I don't use him. His story is okay. I'm going to put him here. You know, whatever. I mean, I don't hate him. I think he sees growth and he does some cool stuff and is like, Thane, that kick ass. But, I mean, it is what it is. If I put Thane there, I can't put Zaid any higher. Zaid is borderline for me. Well voice acted. It has some interesting stuff. But in the whole tier of things, and how useful and how much you get to know him, no. Okay, now we're getting into 3. When we get into 3, it's when we're talking about characters you're only getting into. And the dog. I believe that's the dog we get on on Tachanka. I like him. I wish I could take him on my ship. If I could take him on my ship, even more. Oh, Legion. Legion is S tier if you could use him more than you can. You can't. So does that bump him down to A tier? Legion sacrifices everything for his people. We just saw that. And for this, and brings 2 yeah, Legion at least gets an A tier. He might be the lowest of A tier because you hardly can use him, whatever, but he's there. Okay. Trainer. A little annoying. Citadel DLC, she gets a little nicer, a little bit more humor. Can only romance her as female shepherd. She's C tier. Eve. Eve is up here. Eve only a limited, but wow, she has an impact. Allers, worst of all the reporters, kind of useless. Kai Lang. Is he really that much of an enemy? He's just annoying at most part. Steve. Once again, you can only romance Steve as a male shep. I don't get it. So this is Citadel DLC. I do not remember what her name. What's her name? Maya Brooks. Okay, that was her name. Maya Brooks. Yeah, she's D tier. She's even below Kai Lang. She's just awful. Edie's great. I love Edie. Both as the ship and the presence. She's useful. She's out there. It's great. Let's look at her. Let's what? Look at my crew member. I'm hitting wrong button. We're almost there. James. Vega. Yeah, I was trying to. His name is Vega. He gets upper C. He's useful. He has some growth. I like him. I don't love him, and I mean, you can't put everybody at the top. Then we also have. Where is he? From the Ashes. Even have Prangley in it. Literally don't have all your squad mates. Javik. There he is. Javik. Javik is kind of a grouch. I don't use him that much. But he can add a lot to certain missions, especially Thessia, and a couple other ones. He's good. I like him. Okay, so what is this woman's name? I can't remember. Better. Victus. Oh, Nyreen. There he is. Nyreen is one of the only reasons I find to play the Omega. You can't romance her. You can't bring her back after that. She's just there on Omega. Or no, she dies. Sorry. I think she died. Nyreen gives up for her cause. It is what it is. Okay, and then the Catalyst. Literally giving me the Catalyst. People are talking about the worst ending and whatever, and I can't put the Catalyst above anything else. Right at the end, it's what you're looking for in Mass Effect 3, and it's kind of annoying. People hate it. I'm going to put it at F tier. You know what? The Catalyst still gets to be above a few of these things. With that, I'm going to pump Harbinger and that up. We'll keep Jacob here as our lowest rank thing. Yeah, I think that is a good ranking of our characters in the Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. There's obviously more, but I mean, when you think of main characters you're going to run into, I'm good with this. Shepard is you. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are great because of Shepard. Shepard has to be S tier. It's one of the reasons why Mass Effect Andromeda is not so great, because I can't remember what the Ryder kids are not Shepard. They're not Shepard level. Even when you compare Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect Andromeda, Shepard way better. If you had to put, like, if I got Andromeda characters in here as well, very few of them. I'm like, you're going to see a bump in some of these characters. Thane will not be a D if Ryder is a C. You know what I mean? Like, so it is what it is. Anyway, with that said, there is my rankings for the day, or for like Mass Effect, kind of in the middle of 3. That kind of makes sense. There's a few people we haven't met, but we won't, or at the end, it is what it is. Anyway, hit the follows, whatever. I'm mostly doing this for the YouTube. Thank you, and we'll be back. I'll be playing more and more, more Mass Effect 3. We're into 3, in the next few days. Hope to have a good one, and see you later. Bye, guys.